And joining us tonight on the Factor Uncensored for this Halloween special, we have Ben Bright from Airbnb. Ben, obviously, there could be problems if someone doesn't have a good track record and history with you guys, and they try to rent a house specifically to throw a Halloween party. And I'm sure a lot of owners wouldn't want a party in their house. So tell us a little bit about your policy and how you guys are addressing this with Airbnb.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And we ban parties. The vast majority of our Houston folks, hosts in particular, don't want parties either. They don't want property damage, and they respect their neighbors. Meanwhile, we know that certain holidays, New Year's Eve would be one, but Halloween is really kind of the big one, bring about more of these attempts to throw unauthorized parties. So we know that we have to step up our game as a result, to try to stop as many of those as we can. So what we're doing and what we're saying is, for those who do not have a history of positive reviews on Airbnb, or who don't have any reviews on Airbnb, they are going to face some pretty significant restrictions over Halloween weekend. They're not going to be able to make one-night bookings, and there's going to be additional restrictions as well for certain two-night attempts, three-night reservation attempts. Focus more on local reservation attempts.
Now, people are creative out there and they try to find a way around or they look for a loophole in any policy that would ban them from throwing a party. How do you monitor and make sure even someone with a good track record and a long history is not doing a party for one night? Or can you even do that?
I think no system is perfect when it comes to this. We tried this last year. We first rolled it out last year, and we saw really positive results. We saw a pretty steep decrease in the number of party reports that we were getting in the U.S. Over Halloween weekend. Not 100%, right? Because nothing's perfect. But when it comes to, in that scenario that you just portrayed, someone who does have that positive track record, and maybe they're being asked to book on behalf of someone else. We hope that doesn't happen, but there are pretty steep consequences. It can start with a ban from our platform, which, if someone has that positive track record, they want to hopefully keep using our platform. But also, we're making anyone who does make a reservation over Halloween legally attest that they understand that we have a party ban, that they cannot throw a party. And if they do, they may face legal action from our company. We have done that before. We won't hesitate to do it again. So we really are quite serious about this.
Now, if someone were to throw a party and cause damage to a house, would they be liable? Obviously, you have to use credit cards and all of that to get Airbnb. So would they be held liable for any damage that they do as well?
Yeah, they generally are, right? In order to make a booking, you have to verify your identity. You have to have a valid payment instrument. So that does come with the territory. If obviously you're purposely, doing something that's going to result in a really significant amount of damage. We do have our air cover policy, which provides up to $1 million in property damage protection for our hosts, just in case. But for guests who engage in that type of behavior, absolutely, there are financial consequences. There's bans from our platform. And like I said, there could be legal action too.
All right, Ben Bright with Airbnb. Always good to see you, and thank you for dropping by here on the Factor Uncensored. We appreciate your time, sir.